Welcome again, everybody, to this week's edition of First Person on PressProsMagazine.com, sponsored again by the Buckeye Insurance Group in Piqua and the Coverman Dickerson Agency here in Troy, with offices in Piqua, Covington, and St. Paris. The buzz in GWOC football, in Miami Valley football, for the last couple of weeks concerns the gentleman on my right. He's Scott Brewer, the new head football coach at Troy High School, taking over for Steve Nolan, who retired after 28 years, 200 wins, and I might say, I don't know if he put Troy football on the map, but he certainly put it in the minds of a lot of people. Congratulations on this opportunity.
Thanks, I appreciate it, son.
When I heard that you had taken this job, the first thing I thought is, I hope he talked about this with his wife, because the anticipation and the expectation of Troy football, it means so much to people in this community and has for generations and going forward, and I know you know that. There's going to be a lot of expectation.
Oh yeah, and I did talk with my wife, and she was fully on board. She's a coach's wife and a great woman. I got 3 daughters that are excited as can be, and she understands the expectation. I understand the expectation, and I think everybody on my staff and all the kids understand what the expectations are going to be, what my expectations are. So it's exciting to move forward and then to see where we can go.
You know, Scott, there's always the $64 question. When you hire a new football coach to take over from somebody like Steve Nolan, do you go outside for a fresh approach toward the game, or is it best to stay inside? Your thoughts on that? I know where your inclination is, but the fact of the matter is you've been a part of this success for several years. But tell me your stamp on why you believe you're the right man for this job.
Real simple. I'm going to work hard, and the kids are going to work hard, and they'll feed off of that. It's a passion that I have to coach here, be here. I was in Columbus for a number of years, coaching over there, so I have some background in other places, and that's something I can bring to the table. And we're going to change it up a bit. It's not. I'm going to put my own stamp on this team, and this program's going to continue with the success, but it's going to success that was built on hard work, and that's the bottom line, and that's what the kids are going to be instilled, and that's what they're going to learn. It's how to work hard and how to succeed.
I know it had to be a point of pride for you to see Trotwood win the state title. They're a division member with you in Piqua here. In fact, it's the second GWOC team to have won a state title, and they both come from your division. That has to give you a little bit of motivation, the kids a little bit of motivation, a factor of pride to build on and come back for next year.
Well, as the saying goes around town, everybody says since Piqua won the state title, now we have to win 2. Let's take care of business, And yeah, it's a great thing, and Trotwood has a great thing going, and they are the team to beat right now in the north, and Piqua every year. You know that Bill's going to put a great team out there, and they're going to fight every single day, and so there's a lot of challenges out there for us, and we're just proud to be part of that GWOC North.
We're talking with Scott Brewer, the new head football coach, on First Person this week. That is the new head football coach at Troy. We're going to come back and talk a little bit more about how he puts his stamp on the 2012 Trojans right after this word from the Buckeye Insurance Group and the Coverman Dickerson Agency in Troy, Piqua, Covington, and St. Paris.
The Coverman Dickerson Agency, with offices in Troy, Piqua, and Covington, is pleased to be the sponsoring Buckeye Insurance Group agent for this first-person interview. For farm, auto, and homeowner insurance, Coverman Dickerson is one of the area's fastest-growing Buckeye providers, with a history of service and competitive rates. And we're also an outstanding source of coverage for families with young drivers. For farm, auto, and home policies, call the Coverman Dickerson Agency, proud to represent Buckeye Insurance Group.
Welcome again to First Person this week with Scott Brewer, the head football coach of the Troy Trojans. That must sound, that takes a getting used to?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it sounds nice.
I want to talk to you a little bit about a point you made a moment ago about putting your stamp on this football team. When you lay down at night and you close your eyes, tell me a little bit about 1 or 2 things. As you said, we'll change some things up. Tell me a couple of things that people might see differently under Scott Brewer in 2012.
First of all, the eyes don't stay closed very long. There's a lot of work to do. A lot of things that they're opening up my eyes and things I need to get done and work on around here. I hope when people come to the Troy game they're going to see a team that's going to fight, a team that's going to go out there on every single play and give everything they got. We're going to rally to the football on defense, and we continue with that, and some of the pride we have on defense. And we're going to change some things up on offense too. You know, we're going to be missing some key elements from last year's team. So
number 14.
Yeah, number 14, number 5. I can go down the list
yeah,
for
sure
you.
Can.
So there's some guys that are going to need to step up, and in order to do that and make some changes, got to fit the personnel. So we're going to do what we can. But I'm definitely going to have my own stamp on this team, and we're going to play with some excitement. That's for sure.
You talk about your defense, and I've watched it for the last 5 years, and I can name a lot of those kids that just, as you say, sell out in the way they play. But now you have to think about broader perspective.
Right.
You got to take that same excitement and that same energy from that side of the ball and put it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely. You know, I'm going to focus more on the offense. Actually, I'm going to have 2 of my staff members are going to come in and run the defense, and call on Friday night, and it's going to be on my shoulders. You know, and that's one of Steve's parting last words. It's your team. You better be ready to call out offense and take care of business over there. If not, you'll regret it. And that's the direction we're going to go. And that's one thing I want to do. I want to play fast. I want the kids to play fast. I want them to play intense, and we're going to carry that through.
You've had so many great players here in Troy, and it's been a long, long time since they had a new head football coach here. I wonder how many of those kids who've left, the Dealmans and the Ryan Brewers, for that matter, who've gotten in contact with you and will yet get in contact with you to help you support you in this endeavor.
The 2 you mentioned called me the day it came out. So, they're pumped. I can't repeat what they said here on this show, but they were definitely fired up for me, and they're fired up for the program. And they know the kind of intensity, and the Chris and Ryan, both growing up with me, understand where I come from, and we kind of come from the same mold, and they're excited to see that out in the football field.
Scott, I know it's going to be an exciting year for you, and certainly we look forward to being a part of that on Press Pros, and certainly looking forward to 2012. I think this community is going to be stoked, as you say, to come out next year and see the Scott Brewer Trojans. It's going to be a lot of fun. We wish you nothing but the best, and thanks for the time today.
Okay, thanks, son.
Looking forward to it. That wraps up this week's edition, again, of First Person with Scott Brewer. And again, a reminder that First Person is a production of PressProsMagazine.com and sponsored by the Buckeye Insurance Group in Piqua and a Coverman Dickerson agency representing Buckeye in Troy, Piqua, Covington, and St. Paris. Till next time, enjoy the holidays, everyone. Thanks for your support. See you again here on Press Pros.
If you are looking for quality insurance protection from a reliable company, sold by professionals in communities like yours, that's what you'll get from Buckeye Insurance Group.
Buckeye Insurance Group, insuring the heartland.
To find your local Buckeye agent, visit buckeye-ins.com. Buckeye Insurance Group, insuring the heartland.
Insuring the heartland.